Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Pammy and on here I'm reviewing clean beauty. So thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Now in today's video, I am not going to be reviewing a hell lot of products, but today I'm actually going to do a more chilled get ready with me video, and I really wanted to highlight some maybe underrated, more unknown and indie brands in the clean beauty world. So most of these brands are actually very sustainable. These are smaller brands and I feel like not a lot of people are actually talking about them. That's why I really wanted to do a full face kind of look with these brands and really point out some amazing products by them, because I feel like I have been discovering so many amazing brands and I just don't hear many people talking about them. I really wanted to point out these products to you guys because I feel like they're amazing. With most of these products, I have a lot of experience. However, there's also going to be a first impressions in this video. And you guys, I actually tried out a new foundation. And oh my gosh, what an amazing product. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And also do drop me a comment below if you have tried out any of these products, any of these brands, what your thoughts are, if you like them as much as I do, or if you don't, I would be really interested to know. Of course, my channel is 100% cruelty free and most of the products are also vegan. However, I would always advise you to double check the ingredients if you're a vegan and that's your main concern. Also, you guys, I would really appreciate it if you could check out my description box. Of course, I'm going to be listing all of the products that I've used in today's video in that box below. I also always include some discount codes and some affiliate codes / links in that box. So don't forget to check it out. Maybe you're gonna get a deal that you didn't even know about. Also, I just want to take a moment to really thank every one of you guys who has subscribed to my channel. I have reached 1,000 subscribers and I cannot express my gratitude enough. I am so honored and really humbled by the fact that this channel was growing quite quickly, to be honest, and that you guys enjoy my content and you are just stars. You guys have left me amazing comments. You guys have left me all of these thumbs up. Please know they are not going to be unnoticed. I do appreciate every one of you, everyone who hits that play button. So thank you so much. But in case you have not subscribed to my channel just yet, I would of course love to have you here. You just have to hit that subscribe button. You can also ring the bell in order to stay notified about my upcoming videos. And yeah, you guys, I feel like we should just dive right in and play with these really cool makeup products. So let's just go barefaced and let's get this video rolling. Alright, you guys, so I'm barefaced right now and I feel like, you know, I applied my skincare about an hour ago and I feel like my skin is so glowy and so radiant still. I don't really feel like I need a primer for the foundation that I want to use today. I really feel like my skincare is still on there doing its magic and working. So I think like I'm gonna skip the primer today and I'm just gonna start off with the foundation. This is a new foundation. I've never tried it. I'm so excited to actually be trying this because this arrived like yesterday. So this is the Erin's Faces Mineral Liquid Powder Foundation. This retails for $40. You guys know it's a little bit hard to actually swatch products because there is no store open, and also Erin's Faces is not really available where I am, so I just ordered it online. And I still think I picked out the wrong shade. Although Erin was so kind and she sent me swatches over, I still think this is way too dark. This is going to be way too dark. But, you know, we're just going to see. So let's have a read on the website what they're actually saying about the foundation. So this oil and paraben-free foundation hydrates where you're dry and absorbs oil where you're shiny, leaving a soft matte finish. It has medium coverage that can be more sheer if you just use a little bit of product. It can also double as your concealer in a pinch. Best of all, it looks like your skin, not like makeup. A physical SPF protects your skin from the sun, while antioxidants protect you from free radicals and environmental damage. So basically the SPF claim on here is an SPF 15, which is super low, but Okay, I take it, you know. This does have titanium dioxide at 6% and zinc oxide at 3%. This is the SPF. All right, you guys, I cannot wait to actually try this foundation out. But yeah, let's also have a look at this shade range. I picked out the shade Pale Beige, which is the 5th lightest shade. I don't know why I picked out the 5th lightest shade. I should have gone with Tender Beige or something. Not so sure why I picked out the Pale Beige. But the Pale Beige has a light to medium shade and has a yellow undertone. I don't really think this has a yellow undertone. I honestly think this has more of a neutral undertone. So let's actually apply it. I'm just gonna put back my hair and then we'll get started. I am so sorry, you guys. My camera just cut off literally when I applied it. I can't believe it. I'm glad I actually saw this before I applied my entire face, because as of right now, you might be able to see I did apply one layer on one half of my face just to see if the shade would match. I think the shade looks okay. It's maybe more of a summer shade, but I think it's all right. I'm glad it is. But this is just one thin layer. I literally just used a little like drop of this foundation. It really does not require to be shaken or anything. It's a very thick sort of consistency, but this looks really nice already. I mean, really, really pretty, right? Did give me a sort of nice light to medium coverage. I mean, I can still see my redness poking through a little bit, so definitely not a full coverage on the first layer. But we are going to do it now on this side, so at least you guys can see it. I am so sorry that that cut off. Usually that never happens to me, but well. So I'm just gonna use another drop, like just a little bit, like a pea size amount. That really wasn't much. Okay. And I used this with the sponge. It works really well. So basically this is what you can achieve with very little product. I kind of like it. I really like this finish. I really honestly love it. I feel like the shade just a little bit too dark for me, but in summer, I think this works perfectly. Right now, it's still a little bit too dark, but I feel like honestly, this is nice. I'm gonna do a second layer to see if I can achieve a little bit more coverage, because I don't feel like I use a lot of product at all. So let's see on the second layer what it's gonna give me. I mean, this is so impressive, you guys. I just feel like the shade is a little bit too dark, but I can get over that. But what is going on with this finish? This seriously looks like I don't have to powder it anymore. I mean, it's a mineral liquid powder foundation. So it's going to have this slight matte finish, but it's matte, but it's not cakey at all. And I feel like it's almost like hydrating at the same time. I don't understand this magic. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm pretty speechless, you guys. You guys know how much I love discovering a good foundation. This is amazing. I mean, this is beautiful. I just did 2 layers and I mean, my skin looks so awesome. I just feel like it's a little bit dark. It is definitely too dark for me. If you look at my neck, I mean, I could bring it down my neck. If it's summer again, this is going to work. This is a dream for my skin. I mean, my skin doesn't look like cakey. It just doesn't look like makeup-y at all. And this just blurred out everything. I mean, it's a silicone-based foundation, you guys, so it's going to blur your face a little bit because of that. And this is so utterly pretty. I'm just a little bit like baffled because I didn't think this foundation would work like this. This is so stunning. This makes me so happy, you know, if I find a good foundation for my skin that works so well. I feel like this finish is so utterly stunning. I could walk out of the door like this and be happy with my life. Honestly, this looks fantastic. I just need the right shade. So for the summer, I think it's gonna work. But right now, yeah, I mean, you can tell, right? It's just a little bit too dark. So good that I got this one. So let's brighten this up a little bit. So I'm actually going to use her concealer. So this is the Erin's Faces Radiant Firming Concealer. This is made with green tea with matcha, and I have this in the shade Magnolia. This is definitely not new to my channel. I've showed this so many times. I had this in my, I think it's in my favorite video, if I'm not mistaken. This is actually the second lightest shade. I'm just gonna apply it a little bit on here because I feel like I need to take the shade down a notch, you know. It's a little bit too dark for my liking. So we're just gonna apply this concealer on top of it. I really love it. I think this is such pretty base makeup, and Erin just creates such beautiful makeup. Everything I've tried so far, it's been so freaking amazing. I have no words. And honestly, I kind of made this work for my under eye as well now. I just realized you don't need that much product and it works best with a sponge. It looks just amazing. I am so happy with how this is looking. Wow, these two products combined, now I feel like I kind of tamed down the darkness of the foundation a little bit. I mean, it's just a tone too dark. It's not a biggie though, because I can make it work. And I will definitely make it work in the summertime. So I'm actually going to do my little technique that I always do. Conceal my eyelids, and I always use my Lilah B Virtuous Veil Concealer and Eye Primer for that. It's the only method that I really like doing. So this is one of the products I have in every video, but you can tell this is gonna be gone soon. I already have a backup. That's how much I love this product. I cannot live without this. Like, this is one step. I'll never change this. This is the best technique I ever found for my eyelids because my eyelids are super oily and everything will crease, but if I do it this way, it just won't do that. So. So you can see it's kind of creasing again. Every time it's doing that, it just signals me I use too much product. And I just like to go over it again. But my eyelids are so creasy. Like, everything is going to crease if I don't do the next step. So I'm always using the 14E Cosmetics Aloe Nourish Primer and Set Powder. And I just like to dust this over my eyelids. I don't like it anywhere else on my face, but here. On my eyelids, it's doing some magic, you know. If you have really oily skin, you might really love this one. Okay, and let's actually set my face with some powder. Although I feel like I could really get away with it like this, I do still want to powder my face, of course. So I'm going to use the Idun Minerals Tora powder. This is the loose mattifying mineral powder. Freaking hell, this has been a recent discovery of mine, and I love this powder. Idun Minerals is a Swedish brand. They make fantastic makeup. Such great makeup. I love this brand so much. That's also why I wanted to feature them. I love this setting powder. This powder is amazing. It's amazing for under my eyes and it's amazing for all over my face. The only thing that bothers me is this packaging. It's so hard to get the product out. I don't know. I always have to just like tap so hard on this. Definitely one of my favorite powders by a smaller brand. Well, don't think they're that small. They're not that small in Sweden. But, you know, I feel like not a lot of people are talking about this makeup, so. I love the setting powder. This setting powder is so beautiful on the skin. Wow. This is such a good find, you guys. So many people are asking about setting powders. This is fantastic. Wow. No, I honestly freaking love this powder. It's so, so beautiful. I really like it. Sets everything into place. Just makes everything look smooth, basically. Really enjoying it. Okay, I feel like we can get rid of my clips. They're just kind of annoying me. Oh, I've got makeup in my hair. Great. So let's actually move on to adding some color to my face. Like, let's add a bronzer, some blush, and some highlight. And for today's video, I really wanted to show you guys this bronzer. And I realized I've never showed you guys this bronzer. How is that even possible? I don't understand. I have this for a while now, and I freaking love it so, so much. So this is the Elate Cosmetics. They are pressed cheek color, and this is the Sunbeam bronzer. First off, I really like Elate. They're a Canadian brand. They're really, really cool. They have so much amazing stuff. Like, their range is really, really nice. I've been really enjoying Elate. They have some amazing products in their range, and this is one of them. This bronzer is really nice. All of their stuff is made out of bamboo. Really nice packaging, and you can just, you know, turn it up like that. And then you also have a mirror in here, and this is refillable. So whenever you finish this, you can just buy the pan, the product. You don't have to buy the casing again. It's going to minimize the waste, which is so, so great. And I really like products like that, you know. The only thing I'm not so sure about on this bronzer is the shade range. I'm not sure if they have multiple shades of this. However, the formula on this is so, so freaking nice. I love the color, works perfect with my skin tone. So let's just apply it. Really love this formula. That is such a beautiful bronzer, isn't it, though? I feel like this bronzer is so stunning. It has the right amount of warmth, the right color, at least for me, for my skin tone. So I feel like, though, for contouring my nose, I want to go in with a different bronzer that has a little bit more of a sort of shadowy effect. Like, the tone is just a little bit too warm, maybe with this one, although it's not crazy warm, but it's maybe too warm for my nose. So I'm just going to go in with the pressed bronzer by Han Skincare. As much as I do love that they have revamped the packaging and they made this paper sort of packaging, you know, that you can recycle, my thing broke. So I can't really close it anymore, you know. It should be like this, but since it broke on the back, it's like, I mean, I tried to put it back in, but it's just so damaged that it's just really difficult to put it back in. So, I don't know. So I'm just going to use it like that. It's still okay, you know, I keep it in my cupboard, so it shouldn't be a problem. It's a really, really amazing bronzer. I freaking love this one. And it's really good for contouring, you know. Also, this is the shade Malibu. They have 3 different shades. But this shade, I just feel like it's warm and cool. It's so neutral. Actually, what I'm looking for the word is neutral. It's actually a pretty neutral bronzer. And I just really, really love it. Especially for my nose. I don't know why. I've got a little bit of an obsession with this powder. Because it's just perfect for lighter skin tones. If you want to contour your face. Sometimes I use this also just as a bronzer, and it works perfect as a bronze on its own too, but I just love the shadow effect this really gives me. Just gonna take it here. Alright, so my face is all bronzed up. I really, really love how this is looking. So let's actually add a little bit of blush. I feel like I'm going to be using a blush that I've recently been loving so, so much. So this is the 100% pure fruit pigmented blush in the shade Mauvette. You may know that I don't really like this packaging. But apparently it is very environmental friendly. It is made out of recycled material and all of that. Now I have been enjoying this blush so much. It's actually really stunning. So especially the shade Mauvette, oh my god, it's gonna be perfect for the springtime. So I'm just gonna go in with this, take a little bit, top it off. This blush is just, I freaking love this shade. This is just so stunning. And the formula, what I really like about this is it's kind of a smooth buttery powder, and it's not super chalky or anything. It doesn't have a lot of crazy pigment, so you can actually build it up, you know. You don't have to be worried about tapping off the brush like a billion times and then going in and still trying to make it work. This was effortlessly, and it looks so smooth on my skin. I mean, I love it. Wow. So let's move on to the next step and let's highlight my face. So for the highlighter, I'm going to go back to Elate Cosmetics. So this is the Elate Cosmetics Pressed Cheek Color Their Dew Illuminator. This is another product that I honestly, truly love, and I can't believe I've never showed you guys this freaking highlighter. Elate has amazing powders. I think when I did the full face review by Elate, I did not own any of their powders just yet, so little update on that. I love these. Amazing. This highlighter, guys, this is so stunning. It's beautiful. It's like this icy champagne-y sort of highlighter. It reminds me a lot of the Saint Cosmetics Lunar Glow one. If you've never tried this highlighter, guys, it's really nice. So I mean, I'm beaming. So stunning, isn't it? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna take this on my nose too. Really does not have like harsh glitter particles or anything. It's really just a beautiful icy glow. I think if you look up close, it definitely has some sort of shimmery particles in here, but the glitter is so finely milled, and I don't even know if there's that much glitter in this, you know. It's just this perfect icy highlighter that I truly love, and it gives me such beautiful reflective vibes. I mean, I cannot stop raving about this enough. This is so nice if you've ever wanted a good powder highlighter. It's amazing. Go and check it out. Again, this comes in this refillable packaging as well, so once you're done, you can just simply buy a pan, a refill pan, and it's gonna save you some money in the long run. Okay, you guys, so my complexion is done. I've got to say, I freaking love the way this is actually looking right now. I think this is so absolutely stunning. Like, the foundation, oh my god, that foundation literally looks so good with all of these other products on top of it. Because sometimes, you know, I'm a little bit worried if the foundation is going to fall apart or not, but no. This absolutely looks smashing, and I look really glowy, really healthy, and I'm really happy with the way my skin looks right now. So let's actually move on to the next category, and let's move on to my eyes, I shall say. I actually found such a great eyebrow product recently. I gotta put it in this video. It's just so damn good. Where is it though? Honestly, this really is kind of like one of my favorite eyebrow gels in the entire world. So this is the Argan Brow Hero by Erin Perez. This is the shade Perfect. This is their newly released brow gel. I freaking love this. This is maybe one of the best eyebrow products I've ever tried in my entire life. It's so good. It's literally perfect. The shade name really says it. It's just a shame that it only comes in one shade, because I wish everybody could really use this. It's just a consistency. It is not too dry. It is not too wet. It is perfect. Like, you know, like the shade name. I love this applicator. You can be so precise with this. This is so, so nice. So you may be able to see how sparse some of the spots here are. I got really sparse eyebrows because back in the day I used to have like really thin eyebrows. And yeah, so let's actually fill them in. And let's forget about that. Like, I don't know what people are going to do if they have super blonde eyebrows, because the shade, it's good for me, but I feel like it's kind of dark, isn't it? It's pretty dark. I mean, I can kind of pull it off, but I'm just wondering if they would ever make more shades of this because it's so good. But this formula, it just looks like I didn't do anything to my brows, you know? It doesn't look like filled in. It doesn't look like I'm wearing any gel. This is like the freaking best eyebrow product I've ever tried. And it's so effortless, you know. You don't have to tweak around with anything. This is Perez, this is the best one. I mean, just release more shades because I would definitely get one that is a little bit lighter too, just to maybe mix both of these shades together, but wow. So let's move on to my eyeshadow look. So for eyeshadow today, because I kind of want to do something a little bit more spring vibes, I actually pulled out my Prisma palettes. Yes, my beautiful Prisma palettes. Oh my gosh, you have to understand. This is a palette that I customized myself. Like, what's cool about Prisma is that you can literally pick the shades you want and you can put them in a magnetic palette. I have her magnetic palette. It's so, so pretty. So what I really like is that you have a free range of what you want to pick. So you can kind of create your own palette. And I just really wanted some shades all in one palette that would give me my base, my neutrals, and everything, the things I love just in one place. And so this is the second palette where we have a little bit more vibrancy. You know, this is definitely more spring vibe kind of stuff. I just love doing this, you know. I just really enjoyed the fact that I was able to pick out these shades by myself and arrange the palette in a way that I would probably do my own palette. Also, you guys, please don't forget, I actually have a discount code with Prisma. I'm gonna put it in my description box below. I just want to mention this is not even an affiliate code or anything. It's just a code, a little gift for you guys to give you 10% off. Like, I don't get any commission or anything from that. It's just a gift by the founder, and I thought it was so, so sweet. So if you've ever decided to create your own palettes, I could only suggest Prisma. Oh my gosh, these eyeshadows are fantastic, and we are going to play with them. Now, the shade name is always sort of at the back of the pen, so I actually wrote down all the shade names that I have. So I feel like for today's look, I kind of want to do a little bit more of a spring look, whatever that means. I kind of feel like purple, maybe some pink, something like that. But I kind of want to start off with this shade though, which is the shade Macaron, this one right here. It's kind of a dusty rose. Recently, I've always been using this amazing eye brush, you guys. Lilah B makes one of the best eye brushes in the world. It's so fantastic. I honestly love it. So I'm just going to go into this shade Macaron and I'm just going to create my base with this shade. Also, you guys, Prisma is actually a vegan brand, so all of these eyeshadows are vegan as well. There was no carmine or anything like that in the eyeshadow. The founder is a trooper. She makes all of these eyeshadows herself. This is a really cool indie brand. If you've never heard of Prisma, you really should go and check them out. They're so, so nice. So yeah, let's get this look rolling though. Okay, I feel like this shade is so, so stunning. What a great transition shade. So I'm gonna add some pink to this look and I'm gonna go into the shade Peony, into this more colorful palette that I have. So I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm just going to combine both of these. This is looking so pretty. So I'm going to go in with the shade right next to it. I'm going to go in with the shade Gelato, this one right here. I'm going to put this shade, really focus it on my outer V in my crease. So I'm going to go into the shade Cream. So I'm going to use this shade on my lids and in my inner corner a little bit, because I kind of want to go a little bit brighter than usual. Like I kind of want to add some orange in this look, just a little bit. Let's actually do that. So I'm going to go in with the shade White Peach and just go over the pink and the purple, just a little bit. I feel like I'm gonna have my periwinkle moment right here. Dragonfly, that's the name of the shade. It's this right here. It's like a periwinkle, sort of lavender, sparkly moment. I feel like I'm gonna put that all over my lids. So this dragonfly one looks really pretty, but I feel like I want to add some pink, otherwise this is going to be so icy again. So I have a sample of one of the shades, but the shade name, it's just not signed on here. It's a little hard on here, so I don't know if this is a special edition, but I don't know how this shade is called, but we're just going to use it, and I'm just going to put it right here. I feel like this look might need a little bit of something. I can't figure out what it is. I almost feel like it's a little bit of gold maybe that I want to add. Just a little bit, just to make both of these shades transition a little bit smoother here. So I'm going to use the shade Metallic Petal. Should we use this one right here? Metallic Petal, let's see. I'm just going to put it in the middle. And you know what? I'm gonna use my Pacifica eyeliner. This is like a cream sort of eyeliner. I love it. It's gonna open up my eyes. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the pink too, the peony shade. You know what? And then I'm gonna use a little bit of the shade White Peach. So I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with the shade Dragonfly. I'm gonna take this shade right here, Gleaming. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with this one. I really enjoy this look so much. Ooh, I really like it. This is completely my vibe. I really love these colors. Really nice. Oh my god, Prisma. And also the quality of these eyeshadows, impeccable. So let's actually move on to some mascara. So I really wanted to include a product by Lovinah Beauty. You guys may know I really love this brand. I love their skincare. I love all of the makeup that they come out with. I really enjoy this brand. And they have recently launched a mascara, and I've picked it up. I've already tried it out like 3 times, and I really wanted to show it to you guys today. So this is the Lovinah Beauty Plant Stem Cell Mascara. Of course, Lovinah Beauty always has some skincare benefits in their makeup as well. I freaking love them. They are such a good brand. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes, apply the mascara, and then I'm gonna give you some thoughts on it. So here we go, let's open it up. It's one of these silicone wands. Has a very spiky sort of bristle brush to it. So I definitely do have some thoughts on this mascara, but let's apply it first. So the mascara is applied, and I've got to say I really enjoyed the application. Nothing clumpy, nothing strange. I do think this mascara might just not be the most buildable one. You know, you can't do coat after coat after coat. Once this is dried down, it's dried down. However, it was really easy for me to achieve actually this beautiful look. It feels very feathery. It is not over the top lengthening. I mean, my lashes are naturally pretty long, and it's also not the most volumizing one, but it just makes your eyelashes look really, really pretty. Also, this won't smudge, not at all. I wore this an entire day. Nothing flaked, nothing actually transferred, and it didn't give me raccoon eyes. However, the slight downside about that is that this was actually not the easiest one to remove. Another thing I really, really love about this mascara is the fact this was so easy to apply on my lower lash line. I really, really enjoy this. This is a really nice one, and we'll definitely have to do a mascara video very, very soon, you guys. Anyway, enough with the mascara, enough with my eyes. I feel like everything is done. Everything is looking good. So let's actually move on to the last step. Let's move on to my lips. So for my lips today, I actually want to keep it quite sort of easy, and I don't want to put a ton of lipstick on my lips. So I just grabbed one of my favorite glosses, and you guys, this is one of the freaking best lip glosses ever. And it's also by a little bit of a smaller company. So this is actually by Naturale. This is the lip gloss in the shade Cashmere. I love Naturale lip glosses. They're some of my favorite formulas. This is so pigmented. This shade Cashmere, I have no words. It's this beautiful, cool toned, sorry, excuse me, but this just smells so good. This smells like sweet, like super sweet. If you don't like sweet smell, though, you might not like this, but this smells so good. What was I saying? The shade of this, yeah. So the shade of this is kind of like a cool toned berry shade. It's like a little bit more mauvey, so I think it's gonna work well. Yeah, I feel like this is a really nice formula, so let's put it on. I really like it. This is also very pigmented for a lip gloss. Guys, I freaking love this lip gloss. It's so stunning. It's so pretty. The shade Cashmere is just a dream come true. So pigmented, absolutely beautiful. I really, really enjoy it. But I don't think this is a spring look. I really don't think it's a spring look. I really had just fun with playing around with some of these maybe more unknown, smaller, independent brands. And I really, really enjoy how this all turned out. If you do enjoy it too, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. That would be very much appreciated. And also comment below if you have tried out anything by these brands that are a little bit more unknown to the public. I would say, you know, to the vast majority of us. Maybe you guys have already tried out a couple of these brands. Let me know if there were any products that you like as much as I do. And also, you guys, I gotta update you on this foundation. I feel like this foundation, though, this is the star of today's video. Honestly, it is bloody amazing. I love it. I love the way my skin looks. And also, before you're leaving today's video and you have not yet, I would absolutely love to have you here. You just have to hit that subscribe button to be subscribed to the channel. And if you do want to stay updated, don't forget to ring that bell. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. So I shall be seeing you on here again very, very soon with the next one. Please do take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.